Hey guys, how are you? My name is TECHNOFREAK, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be finally reacting to Paladin Strait by 21 Pilots, the music video. Now, for those who don't know, I did a Clancy album reaction, but the music video for Paladin Strait never came out until like a month later, and I never got around to actually doing the music video, but we're here now doing the music video because we have Breach coming out in September. And then not to mention that we also have The Contract that has already come out, so we are here today to catch up on some things. But enough with all of that. We're just gonna get into this and see what the hype was all about. All right. Ooh. Hold on, before you start saying beautiful things, hold on. I want to see when at what point it goes from this to the real Tyler. Because this is all like computer graphicked. Like right there. And then they just matched it. I can't be alone. Guess I never told you so. Oh, this is green screen. That was, at least. Okay. Let's get in the antlers. Oh, that's nice. I would swim the Paladin Strait without any floating. Basically, you just take a uke and cut the back out and then do the camera through the thingy. Clancy, it's time. Banditos. Staring down a hurtling storm, making its way toward me. Water rips with rage, endless row of angry waves, making its way toward me. All right, Carl, you go over here. Timmy, you go over there. Samantha, you go over there. The mask. Vultures. Ooh. I thought you couldn't seize things unless they're dead. Unless vultures are just those kind of animals that they just have access to. Nice. Alright. Okay. Won't lie, it's a little CW. But that's okay. Ooh, that's... I thought that was Tyler for a second. Wait, were the... Hold on. Were those portals? No, they're tombstones. Okay. And they already have... Okay. Put my money where my mouth is, even though Before we get into this, I do want to point out too that there's been discussions of light, that the light is coming to get me, the headlights, lights in general. And I had said in my album reaction that the lights symbolized Dima and the bishops, and then I got criticized in the comments being like, oh no, it just means death. Yeah, but also they're the bringers of death. But I like that visual that these, although yes, it is light and light is supposed to be light in the darkness, it also is a negative too, because when you see the light, you're dead. So for them to have that as a weapon against them is interesting, for lack of words. Okay. The underground tunnel. Cool. Interesting that there's nobody around inside. Oh, if they're all dead, then... Huh. Alright. Dude's frickin' Spider-Man and the Flash. Got up there pretty fast.
On the ground are banditos, fighting while I find Nico, even though I'm past the point of no return. Climb the top of the tower.
Clancy the Airbender. That's 7.
The point of no return.
So few, so proud, so emotional.
Harder.
Hello, Clancy.
Sorry. I make jokes when I'm tense, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 8's coming out, which then means that the 9th one has to be...
Even though I'm past the point of no return.
So few, so proud, so emotional. Hello, Clancy.
So I've got 3 theories. My first one pertains to this. I know that the concerts have kind of pointed that he is now a bishop, but that at the end of everything that he's going to find a way to blend the banditos and the bishops together so that you can have good and evil, because you can't live without one or the other. There's a balance there. 2, my end goal theory is that somehow, way, shape, or form that all of this is going to loop back to self-titled, because there are actually a lot of songs on that album that pertain to the lore, but yet it's not canon. So I've heard, especially A Car, A Torch, A Death. And then there's a couple other songs on that album. There's also in Stressed Out, we have Blurry Face, but as Tyler, and they can only seize when someone is dead. Okay, well then does that mean that Tyler or Clancy is dead? Which then, if that was Clancy, that means Clancy is already dead, but is alive again, or means that for some reason we backtracked. Like this is actually in the past and that Blurry Face is in the beginning. Does that make sense? Are you following along? And my other personal theory is that in My Blood, we had this story of 2 friends in high school get into a fight and then come to find out that one of them's not real. And the one that turns out to not be real was actually Tyler's character if we were to place them onto each other, and that Josh was the the real person. Okay, well, let's take that a little bit more literally. What if Josh is real, but everything that's going on within the lore is all in his head? That's why Josh is always there, but yet Tyler is the one going through this internal struggle of back and forth between good and evil. And then also, too, we do have routines in the night that Tyler is dreaming. So is this all in somebody's brain? We'll only find out in the contract. But anyways, that has been my reaction to Paladin Strait by 21 Pilots. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe, comment below how you guys are doing, what you guys thought, and yeah, so I will see you guys in the contract. Bye.